Hey guys, it's Stormy Simsy back with another one. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. I am so excited you decided to join me today. Today we are building in the world of Newcrest on this 20 by 15 lot. This is a tiny cottage loft, and I thought it turned out so cute. This home was actually inspired by one of my followers, Kristin. She sent me a message and she said that she had this idea for a cottage in mind. She wanted it to be a tiny home residential, which this does fit under the qualifications for that. And she wanted a loft area. So that's what I did here. This tiny house ended up being a tier 3 tiny home. Um, but it ended up having quite a bit of space. I managed to fit in a decent sized kitchen and living room. The bedroom is upstairs on that lofted area. It turned out to be pretty big. I ended up fitting a desk with a computer, and so I imagined she was a writer and she would sit up there and write her novels. I also had an extra bedroom I decided to convert into a nursery, which I don't know if it made a lot of sense, the placement of this nursery. So if you end up wanting to change this, totally do that. It probably would have made more sense as an office, but yeah, there ended up being quite a bit of pink in this house. I ended up going very, very happy on the pink. Of course, I love pink, but if you do not like pink, then this house might not be for you because there is a lot of pink on the exterior and on the interior. So I kind of decided to use some color and bring some color to this build. It hasn't been super, super cold where I'm at. It's actually been quite warm the last few days, but I am definitely, definitely ready for spring to get here. I'm just ready for the flowers and everything to come back to life. So, yeah, I really am wanting to build a beach house. I've been trying to resist the urge, but I think it's time that we built a beach house. Let me know if you guys would like to see that in the comments. So the outside is starting to come together now, and I used the windows from Cottage Living, and also these vines that I'm putting up the house are also from Cottage Living, both the wisteria from they're not from Debug, but they're from the regular menu. I actually do not use Debug a whole lot because I play on a PlayStation 5, so I'm not able to have mods in my game. So my debug menu is scattered and so disorganized. And when I'm recording, it is so hard to go through debug and find what I need and do it in a timely fashion. I feel like I spend so much time scrolling through debug. So I usually don't use debug when I'm recording, but here I am about to switch it over because I thought the plants look kind of dead. So you will see me switch it over to summer, and then everything kind of comes to life and looks a lot greener. So I added in these purple and pink flowers, and you can kind of tell the difference between the two, but I thought they looked so pretty against this house, and they were adding the right pops of color and that whimsical, colorful feel I was going for. So yeah, that's what I decided on. How do you guys feel about all these kits that have been coming out? I feel like my head is spinning from all the new releases. Not that I'm complaining about new content, because especially build packs or build kits, I am 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna get them because I'm obsessed with new content. And I think that the kits are a really good price and you get a variety of stuff. And I've actually been enjoying them very much so. I just picked up the Comfy Gamer kit and then the Secret Sanctuary kit. And I think since then, 2 more kits have been released. The Casanova Cave, I believe, is one of them. And then there was a couple others that they released at the same time. I actually have not gotten the newest kits, but I have been working on an apartment using the Secret Sanctuary kit, so look out for that on my channel coming up. But yes, I have been enjoying the Secret Sanctuary kit and the Comfy Gamer kit. They are so good, guys. I love it that they have people collaborating because you can really tell the difference in quality between like base game items that have recently released and the old ones that came out when the game first released. I mean, it is like night and day. I would probably say that Secret Sanctuary is totally up my alley as far as the vintage and the Victorian and that couch. Oh my gosh. I've been looking for a couch like that in real life. I have this vision in my head for my home that I want it to be like old vintage Victorian with all the embellishments and the detailing, and I just think it's exquisite, and it confuses me why we do not build Victorian homes anymore. Why is that a thing of the past, guys? I don't get it. I feel like the architecture has gotten very boxy over the last couple decades, and we need to stop. We need to stop, guys. So the kitchen is coming together, and I thought it turned out so cute, and it had plenty of room, really. I wasn't expecting the kitchen to be this big, but it ended up working out really nicely. And your Sims do have a place to sit and eat right here at the island. And I ended up putting in this cat door you're going to see here in a minute. And I placed it on the stairs, and I kind of envisioned that your cat could go through that door and then go out onto the front porch where I placed his litter box. But when I was playtesting this build, the cat actually never went out those doors. So I'm not sure if it even works or not. But hey, we tried. And as far as the living room, I felt like the living room had quite a bit of space as well. You can see me now working on this small gallery wall, but I fit this big couch from, I want to say this is from Cottage Living also. And then these cottage living chairs. And I thought this area was so cute with those chairs and that plant and the candle. I thought it turned out really cute. And I included this TV, this frame TV from the celebrations, the holiday celebration event that we had just recently. I love that TV. I'm very, I'm very, very happy we got more frame TVs. I think we've got a couple since then, but that's really nice to have. And now I'm starting in on the bathroom. I was also very, very happy how this bathroom turned out. I mean, it is very pink, you guys. I mean, pink tub, pink sink, anything that I could add a dash of pink in, I definitely did, even down to the soap. And the toilet paper on the back of the toilet has flowers on it, and I thought that was so cute. I am just really, really happy with how this tiny home turned out. I don't typically do tiny homes, but this really, really inspired me to keep building tiny homes and keep working on it because I feel like I do struggle. I feel like I want to place so many objects on a lot. I have so many ideas that I want to exert in a build that I get overwhelmed with tiny homes because I feel like there's never enough room. But honestly, I feel like this house turned out to be the perfect size. And I know in a lot of times that having a smaller lot on your game really, really helps the lagging because I feel like the loading screens are so long that especially if you have a large build that you're trying to load into, it takes forever. So having a tiny home or a smaller home, I know a lot of you guys prefer that. So I am looking forward to doing more tiny homes on my channel. And so I talked over the entire bedroom, and now we are working on the nursery. And like I said, this is a very, very small nursery. I mean, it was borderline too small. But I really wanted to include a nursery because I really enjoyed building nurseries, and I kind of figured at some point the sim might want to expand their family, or maybe they have a baby already and they need an area, of their own. So I did decide on a nursery. But if you guys want to turn that into an office, that would probably make a lot of sense too. And now we are just adding the final details on the outside. I added in that litter box, like I said, and just a few things on the front porch just to fill it out. That rocking chair was so cute. And then I go through and I add quite a bit of lighting around the house just so your Sims can go out and garden. I did also include a chicken coop here in the back. I also added in some planter boxes for your Sims. And then I believe I include a bicycle and a couple of trash bins back here. I also made this cute little painting nook for your Sims. I thought it would be such a beautiful place to come out and paint underneath that pretty tree. And we are getting into the end of the video, guys. Thank you so much for being here and joining me. And I hope you have a great day or night wherever you're at. Thank you. Bye.